What's your favorite conspiracy, Kev?
My favorite conspiracy. Oh,
What is your absolute tip top? I love this conspiracy.
it's a difficult one. I'd need to think about this, but off the top of my head, I think the eruption of utter bollocks coming from the 5G stuff.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
But I'd need to have a little think.
Yeah, no, that's no problem. I mean, we can come back to one.
I think I've got different categories, I guess, because I've got the plausible ones, not plausible, but ones that need more explanation than we actually have. Are things like the pyramids, who made the pyramids, how they
the ones where you're like,
how are they so structurally like on point.
Yeah, why are they in so many different places around the world? Like,
all the dimensions and stuff, and all that. I'd like to know more about that. But in terms of things that make me laugh, I think 5G's up there.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like the kind of plausible or the like needs more research ones are never like hilarious or whatever.
No,
but one that I'd completely forgotten about that came to my attention again the other day.
Well, you might mention this, and I might go, "Oh yeah, that one as well."
You probably will. It's the one, the one that is, and it seems to be exclusive only to the United States, which makes it even more delicious.
A lot of them are.
Yeah, the one where they believe that at some point during the 60s or 70s, the US government killed every single bird and replaced them with robot drones.
Oh yes, drones. I've heard this one. Yes, amazing.
Now, the reason there's two reasons why this is my favorite conspiracy. One is the sheer originality of it.
Yeah,
it's the sheer originality. There's no basis or pseudoscience about it, or like
actually just out of nowhere.
Yeah, just out of nowhere. Nobody tries to rationalize it or anything. The second one is just the totality of it. Because would it not make more sense if the government kept real birds, but threw few fake ones in there as well? The time and money it would cost to kill every single bird.
I think these people, these internet sleuths would find them out quickly. They'd spot the difference, I think.
Maybe that's what it was. But I'm just like, they killed every single bird.
Every bird. They caught every single one. Even the babies. Even the cute little baby birds.
Even the ones that migrate.
Stamped.
And I'm just like, oh, like the time, energy, and costume. And
for what?
How would you do that with no one noticing? Because birds chill in very public places.
Brother, you could say that about a lot of these conspiracies. How would they do that without no one noticing?
Just the geezer walking around. It's true, you're right. A lot of them. But I just think of the geezer just walking around like, poof, poof, poof. What are you doing? Nothing.
Morning.
What's that over there? What? No, don't worry. What, those birds? Heart attacks. Every single one of them. Oh, no.
Yeah, it usually happens when there's bullets to the head.
Oh, he tripped and landed on a bullet. It's such a sad story.
Is there like an explanation as to what end this is? This has been
just done? So that the government could have a way of surveilling people without arousing suspicion. That's what they think. They think that every bird is like basically a camera drone.
I mean, cameras pretty much do that anyway, don't they?
There's a lot of cameers about in America. Yeah. And yeah, just again, I feel
just to sort of play this out in my head, thinking out loud here, you could use traffic cameras and say they're for traffic spotting for people jumping red lights, and there could be like an ulterior motive for that. Yeah, I mean that's makes more sense, doesn't it? They've killed every single bird.
You could
including the ones that have migrated in and out of America,
including the ones that you have at home in a cage. Would it not have been more? It would have made more sense if they'd have invented a new type of bird and pretended that, because like you said, like people would be like, oh, that pigeon looks different from that pigeon because that one's real and that one's a drone.
Yeah.
You could have invented a new type of pigeon. I don't know, called it like a fucking squidging. I don't know. But he'd have been like, oh, there's a new bird in America that's just like everywhere now.
Pidrone.
Bit on the nose, but nobody would have got it. Probably these pidrones. And that would have been easier. That would have been easy. Because as we know, governments aren't fond of spending money to do things.
Just imagine those migrating birds, they just fly into America and look like they're just flying along. All of a sudden they go, tweet, tweet, morning, and then nothing. Like, fucking rude.
And just every year.
Flap, 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 flap. Morning. Just Americans, man.
These dirty Americans. But then you got to think that every year the CIA is like, well, it's that time of year again when all the migrating birds come and we have to kill them all before anyone sees them. Assembling a crack team, the bird force.
Pidrone number 48,000 is malfunctioning. It's someone from IT just in a park, just fiddling with the birds inside. What are you doing?
That'd be brilliant. Like you said, a migrating bird comes in. It's like, what? Whoa! What are you? What? Oh, I just imagine a bird migrating in, then all of a sudden there's like a shitload of birds flying out. It's like, turn around! They're killing us all. It's like, what? These fucking crazy assholes.
Americans.
Morning. Fucking rude.
Rude, man.